Hey everyone, here's the quick review of the um, ball mount attachment for my motorguide wireless W55. So I made this with the cutting board that I bought from Walmart, and I choose the black because I like the black and it's not very thick, but it works, and it you know attach really good with my mounting plate. Now this one is specifically I use this for my ball mount, and I am not sure if other than that will work, except if you have a ball mount trolling motor. Now what I did on this one is that I put the cutting board like this, and I had to cut this part of the cutting board, and so it will give me more space on the side, and it will be distributed evenly because this is not very it's not very long, it's not very wide enough for this cutting board, and this is the only cutting board I can find that's black and I can easily find at Walmart. And I used to cut this with oscillating tool, and I think you can also cut this with hacksaw or anything you have, but whatever you do, cut it slow because the cutting board, it will melt if you cut it really fast. So yeah, so right here there's like a melted parts right here, but it's not bad. After that, I use the sandpaper that comes with the oscillating tools, and I sand it down here on the side to make it look nicer. And after that, I um, I mount this mounting plate for my trolling motor before I attach this to my kayak. So I had to get the measurement, the middle of this kayak, and also with the mounting plate and my attachment. Now, what I did to measure the exact shape of this kayak is I had to get a large piece of paper, and I cannot just like draw to the side right here, draw a pencil, and I had to get the correct measurement, cut it, and I put the drawing, the measurement on top of this cutting board. So that's how I got the exact shape of this attachment with my kayak. So it looks really good. So far, I like it. The cutting board is not perfect, but it's growing on me. It's just like a part of the design right there in the back. And before I put the mounting plate for my trolling motor, I had to measure also how far my trolling motor can go right here in the front. So because I have to have a space so that the trolling motor won't be rubbing against the kayak. So I have to have at least 1.5 inches of the trolling motor to the edge of this kayak, to the front. And I mount the plate first, the mounting plate, and before I mount the whole thing, the whole attachment to my kayak. And so right here, if you have an Outlaw and if you have a specific measurement, this is, by the way, this is 14, let me measure this. This is 14 by 12, I believe. Yes, it is. It's 12. Sorry, with my measuring tape. 12 by 4, 12 by 14. So this is the maximum length of the cutting board that I can get. So it's 12 by 14. And I also had, to, after that, after I installed my mounting plate, I had to put screws. I use screws, smaller screws right here. I put 7 screws, smaller ones. I use smaller ones because it will evenly distributed on my kayak, because right here, when you see the kayak, it's not really really even right here on this part. So I put 7 screws right here to this side and 7 also to the side, so it will distribute evenly. And I had to make sure that I use flat screws that goes right in and sit in the the cutting board. Now, after I install this everything, the mounting plate, I use this traction pad that I bought from Amazon. It's only $16. $16 for this traction pad. I can put the link down below for where you can get this. And because there are some screws showing right here on the side, and I want it to look clean, and I use that to cover them up. And it's got 3M right here, the back sticker. You can peel them off and stick it to your attachment. Now, to do that, I had to cut this and put it right here on my mounting plate, just on the side. And I had to use a pencil where I can trace right here, where I can trace the bottom of this traction pad. And after that, I use a scissors to cut them. And I use also acetone to clean this and stick it to here. And now my only issue is this corner right here. It's got this it's kind of like opening up a little bit because of the corner, but I use a glue to stick this, to hold this corner together with the mounting plate and the traction pad. And so far it's working. I've taken this 3 times before I made this video to make sure that it is working. I've taken this to big lakes with a wind of 14 to 15 miles per hour. It's got choppy water. I got choppy water, and the water hit the front really hard. It works really good. I had to run the motor full speed, and it works really good. And so far I'm happy with this setup. And yes, again, this setup is intended for my ball mount trolling motor, where I have it there. It's the motor guide, and it's pretty easy to navigate using my handheld remote control. Now I will be making video to how I set up my kayak, how I will be making a video on how I connect my trolling motor to the battery in the back using the quick connector, how I did it all the way there. And also I'll be making video of traction pad. And the very important here, if you have the same kayak Outlaw 11.5 like mine, I made, and if you want to use Anchor Wizard, I found out a very good way to make it. And also a battery box that I can that I mounted everything. It's not just a battery box, but it also an Anchor Wizard holder also at the same time. It's very clean. I want very clean setup for my kayak, where I don't have to see a lot of wires and connections. So I'm gonna make video of that, and hopefully that will help you guys and enjoy your kayak, and customizing it, making it look nicer and more enjoyable. And so if you have questions, you can just um, comment down below, and so I will do my best to answer your questions. All right, have a great day. Bye bye.